What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to the channel, your home for the latest transfer news, rumors, and in-depth analysis on how they might shake up the football world. Make sure you're strapped in today, because we've got a story that could send shockwave through Manchester City's dressing room and beyond. Now, let's start with a familiar face. Ederson. The Brazilian has been one of Pep Guardiola's most trusted soldiers since he arrived at the Etihad. Week in, week out, his presence between the sticks has given City that unique edge, not just in terms of saves, but in the way he practically acts as an extra outfield player. His distribution, his calmness on the ball, his ability to pick out a pass, all of that has made him one of the most influential goalkeepers in the modern game. But let's be honest, this past season hasn't been Ederson at his sparkling best. There have been some lapses, moments where his sharpness seemed to fade, and the odd error that left fans scratching their heads. Sure, every goalkeeper has rough patches, but with a team like City, where margins of error are razor thin, even the slightest dip becomes magnified. Is this a blip? Or is it the start of a bigger conversation about whether City need to think about the next chapter in goal? Because here's the thing, football never stops evolving. And at the very top level, clubs like Manchester City are always scouting for opportunities, always considering how to future-proof their squad. Which brings us to a goalkeeper who has been making headlines across Europe, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Standing tall at 6 feet 5 inches.
New goalkeeper for Man City after signing James Trafford earlier this summer. Gigio Donnarumma, one of the very best in the world, is joining Man City, wanted by Pep Guardiola and now ready to make his new move after playing for AC Milan in Italy and playing for Paris Saint-Germain and winning everything in France, ready to...
Donnarumma is a shot-stopping giant who has been lighting up the stage both at Paris Saint-Germain on the international scene with Italy. His reflexes, lightning quick, his reach, unmatched, and let's not forget his leadership. Was a backbone of Italy's Euro 2020 triumph and has consistently shown he can handle the biggest occasions without breaking a sweat. Now, let's do a quick side-by-side. Ederson thrives when the game flows through him. He dictates tempo from the back with his world-class distribution. Donnarumma, on the other hand, brings a raw, instinctive agility, a commanding presence, and the kind of shot-stopping that can single-handedly win points. Different profiles, both elite, but could one be edging ahead right now? And this is where things get really interesting. Because while fans have been debating whether City might need to reinforce their goalkeeping options someday, the club has already made their move. Yes, you heard that right. Manchester City have gone out and signed Gianluigi Donnarumma. That's a bombshell. This changes everything. What does it mean for Ederson, a player who has been central to City's dominance under Pep? Does he fight tooth and nail to keep his spot? Does he become part of a rotation? And here's a million-pound question. Does this open the door for a summer transfer that none of us saw coming? One thing's for sure, the arrival of Donnarumma isn't just a signing. It's a statement. A signal that City are already planning for the future, refusing to stand still even after their successes. And as fans, we get front row seats to watch how this battle unfolds. So, Buckle up, because the Etihad just got a whole lot more dramatic. And that's where we'll leave it for today. But I want to know what you think. Should Ederson fight for his place? Or is it time for him to move on and take on a new challenge elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next big update on this developing story.